Kirsten. Welcome back to my channel. Tucker, sorry, my cat is underneath my tripod. Great way to start a video, right? Okay, go. If you are new, my name is Kirsten. We just recently moved to North Central Texas. So excited to finally be back in the States. We were stationed in northern Italy for the last 3 years. So that's basically when I started making videos and started my journey here on YouTube. So proud of where I have come in the past 3 years, and a big part of that is all of you guys. I love you guys. I appreciate each and every one of you. I appreciate everyone who keeps returning with each video. I love it. I love you guys. I wouldn't be here without you. Just wanted to get that out of the way. So to start things off, I basically have no finished objects, no finished projects. I have been on this, gotta start a new project literally like every 2 days or so. I've been starting something new, and I really need to stop doing that. I just need to finish what I have. But I see all these projects that all of these my fellow YouTube creators are doing, and I'm just like, I need to do that. I need to drop what I'm doing and start that, but I can't. So first thing I want to share with you guys is the only two acquisitions that I have this week. A lot of my fellow YouTube creators on here, mainly the two main culprits of the reason why I went to the store was Ella from No Catchy Name and Kayla over at Llama Mama Kayla. Most of you probably have seen this, but I don't know if it was all or just certain stores, but Walmart was having like this ridiculous sale on their Red Heart Super Saver Jumbos for 64 cents each. That's insane. I have one ball from a previous time. These are the balls. Red Heart Super Saver Jumbo, 4-weight yarn, 100% acrylic. They are each 14 ounces or 744 yards in each skein. 64 cents for these things. Now, not this color, obviously, but for me, I have two Walmarts within 20 minutes of where I live. So the closest one, which is like literally 5 minutes down the road, I went there. They had plenty of Red Heart Super Saver Jumbo, but not ones that were 64 cents. And I was so bummed, so disappointed. It just felt defeated, kind of. But that Walmart only has like half a row of yarn, so can't really be too disappointed in that. They have a very limited selection as it is. Fine. I went to the other one, which was like 15-20 minutes further north of me. Again, they have a small yarn section. It was probably the full row at that one, but I did find some of their yarn that was 64 cents. Now, they only had 2 skeins, and trust me, I was scanning every single jumbo that I could find. My husband was even like, because he went with me, he's like, well, why don't you try this one? Why don't you try this one? I was like, it's not going to be on sale because there was only specific colors. I think from watching Ella and Kayla, it was the Aran, a red color, I think it was like soft white, and a couple of the, what were they called? I forget what they're called, but it was like the variegated ones. But the second Walmart that I went to, they only had 2 of the Aran colorway. So these are the 2 that I got. Again, it's the color Oh, you can see that right there, Aaron. So, but for $1.06 or for 64 cents each for two, that's not bad. Now these balls are kind of jacked up, so you got that end right there. So that's something I gotta fix at some point. And the other one, it's got like two right there. So I don't know what happened to this one. Another one right here. This one's all messed up, but that's fine, cause I am making a blanket for my daughter that, you know, a bunch of 12-inch granny squares. So since I have like a bunch of this left over from before, it's basically another full skein on this that I have extra. I'm just gonna use these two to border that blanket. So yeah, that's my only acquisition for this past week. Now I will probably be going back to Walmart this weekend, so I will be seeing if they have any more. We will see. All right, now on to the things that I have been working on. I have been using my Addy knitting machine, and I did make a few hats. I showed you guys one hat last week. It was like this red color. This one right here is red. I had this yarn from a mystery bag. I think it was from Yarnspirations. I got that like 2 years ago or something like that. So I had enough to make another full beanie. I just have to add a pom-pom to it. So another one. And then I had enough to make another hat, but half of it. And since Valentine's Day is coming up, I had some pink yarn that was kind of the same yarn thickness as the red one, because the red one it's a size 4, but it's like a thin 4. And I think it was called Brunette Satin. I had a little bit left of a pink Brunette Satin, which is a number 4, but it's a thinner 4. So I made another one. It has pink. Now you can reverse these hats, which is great. So there's the reverse, and if you want to flip the brim up, have a pink hat with a red brim, there you go. I kind of like it the other way, with the red hat with the pink brim, which is a little bit of the red on top. But yeah, that was the second one I did. Nice. And then I made a third one. Now this one looks a little funky because this is with a thinner yarn. I used some of my Hobium yarn that I got, what was it, I think it was last November or something like that. It was right before they were going out of business at one point. But it's the Yarn Art Bella Baby yarn. So it's this nice blue. It's color number 666. It's considered a size 2. I think that is probably accurate, or it's like a really thin 3. I don't know. I treated it as like a 3 weight, and these are 65% premium acrylic, 35% polyamide, 50-gram ball, 190 meters, roughly 208 yards in this little ball, and one ball made one hat. Now this hat is very thin. I'll put it on for you guys. Kind of got clips in, so it's not gonna really look right. But it's kind of cool, kind of nice, like a slight slouchy. Definitely be good for a teenage boy or a young adult, male or female if they like blue. That was the second hat I made. I'm thinking of making another hat with the blue yarn, but holding it 2 strands together and seeing how that comes out. So that would probably be something you guys see next week. So I'm gonna put that back so that way I know where it is. Now I also had some more yarn that I had gotten in a mystery bag a couple years ago, and I tried to make another hat on my knitting machine with like this camo kind of green, but my knitting machine, Addie, did not like this yarn. It's a 4-weight for sure. It's just, it kept on catching on itself every time I, went every few pegs. And then when I was taking it off, I noticed it had dropped stitches here and there from when it got caught up on itself. So that was a bust. But I was like, you know what? I really want to use this yarn. I want to get rid of it. So what I did, because I had it was a pound. I had a pound of this yarn. I decided that I am going to make a charity blanket for possibly for one of the local animal shelters. Because this yarn is so rough feeling, I think it would be a nice little pet dog bed or dog blanket or cat blanket or something. So I started doing a rectangle granny blanket, and this is as far as I've gotten. Show you guys that. So nice. It's coming out nicely. I like how I didn't even realize that. You can see right here, it kind of made like a little bit of a chevron pattern. I like that. I didn't even notice that before. That's pretty cool. But yeah, that is what I'm working on. I had caked all this up probably months ago, and I had 5 cakes of this. So this much right here is about 2 cakes. So I'll show you the size of the cakes. They're about that size. Decent sized cake. There's probably roughly 200 yards or so in this little cake. So that is what I'm using to make this donation blanket. And I am using a size 5.5 millimeter crochet hook, or an eye. So that is a work in progress. I'm hoping to have this blanket done by Monday for sure. And then I gotta take all this apart and cake it up and use it. That was one whip. I am working on my temperature blanket each day. I am taking the daily high for the town that we live in, and doing a row each day with the corresponding color that I chose. Now, way up on top, I don't know if I can show you guys without shaking you too much. Right there. Right, that shelf right up there. All those yarns in the corner, those are the colors mainly for my temperature blanket. I would show you guys that each week, but it's just kind of redundant and repetitive to show you every week. So what I'm going to do, on the 1st of every month, I am going to do an update video for my temperature blanket. So February 1st, I will come back on and I will do my first update of my temperature blanket, show you guys how it's going so far. Alright, next thing I've been working on is a baby blanket for a family member. She doesn't know what she's having yet, but I showed you guys this last week and I was like that much into it, and this is as far as I've gotten this week. I am on my 2nd cake, and I am using, grab one right behind me, Lion Brand Cupcake yarn. It's 5.3 ounces, 590 yards, 100% acrylic, and the colorway that I'm using is Sandcastle. Right there you guys go. I don't know. There you go. So it's a number 3 weight. I don't know if I told you guys that. I'm thinking once I'm done with the 2nd cake, I'm gonna call this blanket good. Just a simple baby blanket. And I like these colors. I think these are pretty gender neutral. She lives up in Maine, so I think these have definitely like a Maine kind of feeling, with this is it like sea glass or seafoam green? Like very oceany feeling to me. Definitely reminds me of like the ocean, northern Maine. So I like that. That is the blanket that I am currently working on. Almost done. I don't know what to tell you guys, but I I told myself I wasn't gonna do blankets this year, or I was gonna do very few, but I'm thinking of doing another blanket. Probably using the same color, but in a different pattern. It's gonna be a baby blanket, which is fine because it's not those big like twin size blankets that I was doing last year. Those things were massive and ugh. But I don't know, I'm on a kick of blankets this year and I don't know why. It's fine because, you know, I can do them whenever I want. I don't really have to have them done at a certain time. I can just go at my own pace, which is really nice. So, oh, for that baby blanket that I just showed you guys, I am using an 8mm crochet hook, so 5mm to go with that. And then, what was it, last night or the day before? Last night, I started a hat. I'm kind of all over the place, and I am so sorry. I don't remember who this pattern is by. I'll definitely talk more about it next week, but this is all that I've gotten so far, is just part of the brim. So I'm probably got a little bit more to go. But yeah, started a hat. That's as far as I've gotten. It's going to be 2 different colors. It's going to be like this soft gray color and then this navy blue. Now I'm using my scrap yarn, scrap cakes for this because I got so much. I'm just like, you know what? I gotta find something to do with it. So yeah, that is pretty much all that I have been working on. Not really much. I did have a question for all of you guys. I have 3 balls each of this Red Heart collage yarn. So I'll take this one out because this bag's already open. So, Red Heart collage. This yarn is 5 ounces, 55 yards. It is a size 7 jumbo. 80% acrylic, 20% wool. This is the color Dollhouse right here. Come on, light. Nope, that's too dark now. That's pretty good. Dollhouse, and then this is the color Frozen. So, come on. It's like a nice... Okay. That's not gonna work. It's nice like blue color. There we go. That's kind of good blue color. So I was wondering what you guys think I should make with this, or what you think would be a good pattern for this. I don't know. There's a really nice big scarf pattern on here. I don't know if I want to make that. Probably not, because it says it takes 5 balls of yarn. I guess I could, but mix colors up. But I don't really want a big bulky yarn. And it's Texas. I live in Texas, so it doesn't really get very cold here. But I was just wondering what you guys would think would be a good project for this. I don't know. That's pretty much it. I might make those into hats, actually. Those into hats. I might knit a couple hats with that. Like actual knitting, not the machine. Not sure. Or I can make a cat bed for my cat, because he loves to lay on all of my crochet projects. But that's it. That's all that I have to share with you guys today. Yeah, that's it. Just so you guys know, if you aren't familiar, I am on Instagram as Redfield Crafts, I believe. There's a link to that down below in the description box. If you would like to come over there and follow me and join me, that would be great. You don't have to. Just throwing it out there for you guys. Just want to see some of the projects that I'm working on and stuff like that. Yeah. See, anything else I have going on? Not really. We're probably going to go travel to one of the state parks around here. And then I am definitely going to Hobby Lobby this weekend. because this is their 30% off week, so I might grab some yarn. I might grab some charms to make some stitch markers because I want to get back into that. Yeah, a few other things I don't know yet. I might take you guys along with me, depends on how busy it is there and if I have my family with me. We'll see. But until then, I hope you guys are all having a wonderful Wednesday, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye, everybody.